So what did you see?
And the second Friday, when I went with my wife, with some other friends, to that lady house, at the door of that house, we saw a man who catch a lady with her hand and taking her from the door to during the street. He saw us. He said, "Come quickly and see this lady. She was blind and now she began to sew." And she began to sew in the sleeping room beside the picture where the oil come from. I ran to her really with my wife and saw her. She was walking like the blind man, the blind lady. She sat in the seat of her car. I saw a man beside her. He said, "I am her father." I asked her at that time, "Were you blind before?" She said, "Yes." "You saw in this time?" She said, "Yes, in this moment. I saw during my prayer beside the picture."
Yeah.
Then I asked her, "Did you see my fingers? How many is these fingers?" She said, "2, these fingers 4. "And you were blind, surely you were blind before?" She said, "I couldn't see before." And in this moment I began to sew. And this is something which is very strange to me. These things let me feel there is something which is right. There is something which doesn't come from medicine. Maybe it is psychological. Maybe from the picture. Maybe there is a spirit inside the room. But this is something which is very good, that she cured. And for that, why not to believe that there is a power which is from the God who want to show us he is found in the world. He is something.
Yes, but this is a conclusion of a man of faith, not of a doctor.
Yes. From the other things I saw, yes, we put pictures. As we saw, there is a lot of people who put the pictures inside the bedroom, and there are some pictures who were full of oil, and some others doesn't full. Every family put his name on the picture. After 1 hour, there is nobody entered the room. They were sitting outside the room. After 1 hour, they entered the room and they found the result that there are some pictures full of oil, and there is nobody inside the bedroom. This is important. For us, my wife put my name and her name on the picture. After, I don't know what's the time, the pictures was full of oil, not full really, but there is an oil written the name of the beginning letter of my name and the name of my wife, Jim and Mim. These are the beginning of my name, Jamil, and the beginning of the name of my wife, Mary. And that was very surprised to me, really.
So what is your belief today?
Oh, I must believe. I must believe in God and His power and the Virgin Maryam and Jesus, and I have to believe after what I saw. If I must believe, because I saw the things exactly with my eye.
And what was your belief before? What did you think Jesus was?
As my belief before that Jesus, and this is not only my belief, there are several people who believe in this, from the Christian people or Christian youth, that in the Bible we know about Jesus until the age of 12. What has happened to Jesus until the age of 32? To me, I believed before that Jesus went to India and to Japan. There he met the Hindus and the people who have their beliefs and the people who can do magic things. For that he learned how to do the magic things, and he took from the Buddhist beliefs. When he come back, he can do these things. Why not?
So he was a magician for you?
Yes, it was some kinds of magic. Not for me only. There's a lot of people now believe in this.
Mm-hmm.
If they saw what happens with Myrna and what happens in Soufanieh, now they must believe that there is that Jesus doesn't do these things in a magic way. There was a God. He was the Son of the God who can do what we believed before, what I believed before. It is a magic things, as making the blind man can see, and awake the dead, and changing the water to wine. All these things now I believe it's from the God.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question. Is it not scandalous for your scientific heart to believe in this kind of things?
What kind of things?
I mean, you do believe now in this kind of things, but is it not a scandal for you?
Yes.
As a doctor, as a science?
No, it's as a science. It's I must believe in this, because this doesn't happen easily in psychological things. It must be a kind of power, a power, outside power. It's the power of the God.
So as a doctor you say, I can't explain this kind of thing.
It's difficult to explain this, even if it is psychologically. It is psychological, how to relieve the blind lady within 1 minute. If she go to all the psychological men in the world, they can't let her see